So, I was asked to write a statement regarding friendliness. Without the benefit of being fully briefed on the occurrences that spawned such a request, I submit the following. Please refer to the definitions of the words themselves to be found at the end of the document. There are a few things that need to be in place before a friendship can be developed. Firstly, one must show themselves friendly in order to be called a friend. In reference to customer service, once the associate has extended themselves to show that they are friendly with statements such as, "Hello, how are you today? Is there anything I can assist you with today?" Or, "Are you finding everything you need today? Can I help you find something?" Now, properly executed, these statements usually provoke a positive response. For these statements to be properly delivered, the speaker must maintain a pleasant countenance and employ a pleasing tone of voice. The posture must be that of one ready to take action on command, yet not aggressive. Once the associate has extended themselves to show themselves as friendly, the associate must then be able to determine from the customer's response at what capacity the customer wishes the associate to perform. Now, it's preferred that the customer respond in a manner which allows the associate to provide the service in the manner that aids the customer in making good purchases, at which point the associate can make suggestions or recommendations that would assist the customer further and create a return customer. However, more often than not, the customer does not require a friend but a servant. At this point, the associate must understand the agreement made with the employer. For those hours the employee is scheduled to work, the individual is no longer independent but a representative of the employer, and thus, for those scheduled hours, owned by the employer. With this in mind, the individual who is now an associate who functions at the capacity of a servant must find a way to provide service to the customer with a smile on their face and passion in their heart. Not only that, but they must find a way to care for the customer in a manner that is professional, friendly, and informative to enhance the customer's experience and thus create a return customer. The associate does not have the leisure to pick and choose who they are going to be kind to and to whom they are not. This is not in the written agreement provided by the employer, which the individual signed in order to make him or herself an associate, representative of the employer and servant to the customer. The associate may have their individuality back once they have punched out and are off the clock. While on the clock, the associate is held responsible for those things which they were not a part of or aware of. The associate is held accountable for those things known and unknown as a representative of the employer. Then there is effective communication, or the Tao of communication. In customer service, it is important to communicate in a kind fashion which shows sincere interest in the customer's needs and issues. A smile says 1,000 words. A smile can even be heard over the phone. A smile is your part. That part's you. A smile is your uniform wherever you go. So, in short, the associate must 1. Smile, 2. Show sincere interest in the customer, 3. Communicate clearly and with confidence, 4. Show kindness and goodwill toward the customer, 5. Be informative, 6. Above all, know your station. The associate has been hired at the capacity of a servant, not a friend. Friendly customers are a perk. Yet, anyone can be won over with kindness, making you their trusted associate. That way, each time you see those customers, your response to them is sincere, not forced. Remember always, without employment, the food you and your children share, the beds your children lay in, the clothes you wear, and the shelter your family resides in are not a possibility. It behooves each associate to provide the best possible customer service they are capable of, and then make it better by whatever means possible. A younger associate without responsibilities may not understand the necessity for such things. Yet, those of us who rely on our income to support our families, we will employ these tactics at each opportunity to impress a customer, not merely because we enjoy people, but because we have responsibilities that can only be met by providing the service that is required by the employer. What's your motivation? Why do you want to work at yourcompanyhere.com? The bottom line is, you may be the only friendly, smiling face that customer may see all day. A true human gains pleasure and satisfaction from assisting another human. Thus, a true customer service representative gains pleasure and satisfaction, indeed enjoyment, in assisting customers despite race, religion, or financial standing. Each customer should be treated with kindness and respect and treated as your family. Being that even a child cannot live without love and acceptance, so too is it with your customers. Because they can always go to another location and receive the type of service spoken of here. I would recommend reflection on our store creed. Really clean stores, neighborly service, surprising value, worthy of trust, all of which make for an easy shopping experience. I was asked to write a statement regarding friendliness, and this is what I wrote.